Race 3 of Series 3. And you know, when those two numbers start getting higher, we're approaching that time of year when the kiddos have to go back to school and playtime is over. But we're not there yet. We have a light breeze tonight and all of the fleets are very close together, so trying to decide who's a clear leader is just too difficult, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. Joining me from behind the camera, our producer, Bruce Nairn. We have a upwind, downwind, simple course tonight to ensure everyone starts and finishes within the time limit. ORC is the first off the line. ORC 1, that is. The biggest boats of the fleet. Mumbles coming in with some hot speed right at the favored end.
Late to the party, Ashley.
Kalohi needs to hip out. They're on their way out to drop mark A and then almost R2. ORC2 up next. Everyone has a very long starboard and a very long port in their future, so it's a parade. Positioning on the start is going to be huge. Ten seconds left for the J105s, and Juggernaut is being forced over the line, but so is Smoke and Oakham. Race committee already had the individual recall flag in their hand, and there it goes.
322 on course side, 250 on course side, 64 on course side, 55 on course side.
Seaworth, he's always in the way, huh? Getting
He's
good
trying
pictures.
to get the shot just like we are. There he goes.
We must be in the right place.
Brian and Christy Robinson's Velvet Hammer started at the boat and haven't tacked yet, hurting everyone to the left side of the course, but pretty soon, oh, there's the first one over. All these boats are gonna have to tack to make it around the first mark. On board, we have some very special guests. We have Drew Much and Michael Ann Ashford to talk about how they ended up on the boat tonight. Tell me.
Well, we're here to support Hospice Cup. The last couple of years, Sailing Club of the Chesapeake has been running two of the three circles, with Storm Trestle Club filling in on the third circle for us. The last few years we've had about 80 boats, and this year we're looking to make it to over 100.
Fantastic. So tell me about the Sailing Club of the Chesapeake. What is it?
So it's a small so-called paper club. We don't have a clubhouse, but we've been around since 1944 and have just a great collection of sailors that put on some pretty good regattas.
Fantastic. Well, we're really glad to have you guys out here. What do you think so far?
It's been great. Thank you so much for having us. And as a medical professional, hospice is very important in what we do. And we've had family members in hospice, so it's a very important cause. Please support us.
Boats are converging again to head out into the bay, and 6-4, just to the right of Syndicate, the green boat, they were over at the start and they are right back in it, still about these personal puffs. ORC1 is still sailing upwind out to their top mark, Benedict Capuco. Zool. Bruce Artman's J35 T-Bone crushing it upwind with a guest driver tonight. I'll have to ask who that is later.
Well, whoever it is doing a nice job.
They're doing great. People start moving when the camera's rolling. Have you noticed that, Bruce?
Yeah. I wouldn't let my bowman run around with you.
They see us coming. Oh, let's do something. Harold Mangold's Gleiberger charging upwind in the blue shirt right in the middle. It's Michael Jewell's 100th day on the water. Congrats for making it the Century Club for Spin Sheet. ORC2 has a shorter drop mark. The SA 850 John Ellen Schosberg is pointless. Around in first this evening.
I think that set's a little suspect.
They had about a half an hour to get ready for it, but you know.
Easy for us to say. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There it goes. Second boat around. Giselle Shaughnessy ready for that jibe set. Very nice. Oh, one more clue caught around the hatch, but I'll give that a solid 7. The J92S QA2 with Greg Lines on the helm. The owner, Norm Olson on main. Mike O on the bow. Pulling up that halyard. Excellent. That bright yellow is shockingly awesome.
Can't miss that.
Owner and skipper of Starboard, Frank Martin, is the Vice Commodore of the Sailing Club for the Chesapeake. The J105s are mixing it up with the back half of ORC2. Good trade ready for that jibe set. Key players is our J105 leader.
Well, they climbed out of the back.
They really, really did. They found some clean lanes and must be,
So did Crash.
That's a close rounding for Andrew Turner's Crash. Also set up everyone just throwing in a jibe instantly. The closer these boats are getting to the bay, the slightly more breeze there is, but now when they send it back home, it's going to get lighter and lighter and lighter. Zooming back a little bit closer to shore, we've caught up with the Perf division, and this is Peter Shields' Ronin, a Cal 25. J24 did quite well tonight. They finished everyone out in the creek a little bit early. This is Spizzerinctum, which has a long history.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I know. They call it the Spiz for short. Dr. Biles has been battling cancer for many years now, and he lost his hip, so he can't really get around on land, but when he's on the water, he's totally in his element. He's been racing J24s in so many boats forever, and actually last year he was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award from the fleet. He sails with his son and his grandson, all Jameses, so he's got James the Third, James the Fourth, and James the Fifth. And his daughter Lindsay Biles is aboard tonight too. ORC1 coming in with the middle of ORC2 Ramrod, the IC-37, about to cross the finish line. The J92S QA2 waiting for their last jibe. Oh, they're just going to drop it across the line.
That doesn't seem right.
Maybe they have such a lead, they don't need those extra few little milliseconds.
Ruins my shot.
Dark Storm is very close on their heels. They might correct over Ramrod tonight. Well, glad race committee got in one more race when they could have bailed with the weather, but they threw in one more. Very glad for that. Thank you so much for joining with us. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Thanks so much for having us. I can't think of a finer way to spend National Rum Day out on the water watching racing.
Happy National Rum Day.
Speaking of rum, there will be a party at the end of Hospice Cup. So register today, come out and race, support a worthy cause, and look forward to seeing you all on September 16th.
All right, for T2P TV, the Boatyard Bar and Grill and the Annapolis Yacht Club, I'm Ashley Love. We'll see you next week.